Yep.
Sit down.
It should say, "Would you please click the share link when it comes up," and then you'll know you have the right one. Because we actually put the 9 o'clock logo up for the
I put
7
the 9
o'clock.
o'clock logo again, but I had a different title on this one.
Yeah.
I said auction. Please share.
Josh, put your phone down for a minute, and a whole bunch of social media things pop up.
Well, you know, it is nice. Some people were asking when the auction starts. So that's
Nice.
Here we go.
Okay, so we are live 545th time, not live, but just here doing live.
There's
auction.
supposed to be 6.
So that's a lot more.
500
539 more.
How many more did we have? 545?
Yeah.
Way bigger than
Yeah.
6.
So we will be
How's the
auctioning the work off.
Comments. How's the sound?
Here's what I found.
We got 4 people with us.
Well, it's amazing. So we are going to auction the work off. We have lots of artwork. We are going to go through them. We do the going once, going twice, going 3 times. We also have a 10-minute lag. Amanda was telling me before, she was like, there is a huge lag because she was on the bus going home bidding, and then she could see her when we got her text, and she knew when she texted and then when I got it. So that's why we do the 10-minute lag, because now people are at home across the country and in the States and stuff, and then internet could be shoddy some places too. So we leave pieces open for a bit and then time pieces out, because we want to make sure people get a chance to bid on the pieces. If you are here and you have a piece you'd like to sell, or if you are here and you'd like to bid on a piece, be like, just tell us, and then we'll just bring it into
Or
the
you
auction.
can still bid it in online if you want to be, sneaky about it.
Oh, no, yeah, totally. You could, and I mean, telling us, you can text us or out loud say it.
And if you're really want to be sneaky, you could text us and say my name is Ralph. Don't tell anybody who I am.
Right, because when they text them,
I bid $1 million.
And then she's like, okay, let's try this out.
It's Morgan. Might bid tonight. Watching from home. Hello, Morgan.
So,
hello, Morgan, my old friend.
As a warm-up,
I've come to sing with you to... What? Oh, got to change this.
Yeah.
So we have 8 people with us. We need way more than 8. We need 1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
Here, have the comments open.
403-629-7424.
Okay.
Comments.
So, for instance, let's do a practice. Also, we do e-transfer, and we e-transfer out to the artists after the sales are made. So that's easy. We do have a debit credit machine, but I don't think it's plugged in right now.
Call it what it is.
So,
It's a debt machine.
It's call it like it is.
We can plug in
we
the
can
debit
plug it in,
machine.
yeah.
We're just lazy.
Well, no, we're not lazy, because the internet gets in the cyclone or something, they said, when we have it plugged in.
Whoa! I got a $50 bid for Rich's new piece that he cleaned the glass for.
Yay! You really cleaned. That's fun. Is that how
That
they
was easy.
described it? Where's that button? Yeah.
There we go.
I'm going to give you a 10% discount for cleaning the glass. Now,
Okay.
before you go home, there's a few steps. These are just the packaging. So there was covering on the
Yeah, he was manically trying to frame it nicely. So
yeah, he knows how poorly it's framed, but it looks good. It looks good on the surface. Inside, it's a little rough, but I actually think the art historians, if I am remembered, will remember me for my shoddy framing jobs.
but also your good paintings.
Yeah.
I think that's all that matters.
I'm actually quite committed to the art restorers having to work really hard on my work about 500 years from now.
Did I meet the reserve? That's the question.
Yes, you.
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
Bid. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So $50 to Scott.
Yeah.
Opening bid. So this is by Rich. It's a watercolor framed.
It is some French actress that I don't know of from the 60s leaning against a wall in Paris with her butt reflecting on a car window. And there's 2 things that happen here. Sometimes I see an image and I'm not usually moved by pieces that I don't have a connection to. However, this lady's figure looked a lot like my wife leaning against a wall. So once or twice a year, I'll be walking through the shopping mall and I'll catch a beautiful woman will catch my eye, and I'll have this huge pang of guilt, like I'm this horrible, horrible man. I'm like, wait a minute, that's my wife. And so invariably, like the 10 women I've checked out in the last 10 years have all been my wife at a different angle that I was expecting. So this actress, who I don't know anything about her.
Bridget Bardot.
Was it Bardot?
No, it's not anybody I knew. It was kind of in one of those archives of
Deneuve? Catherine Deneuve?
it was.
Ah,
Those
Are
good
you
guesses.
telling that from here? Or are you just a good guesser?
no, I'm looking at it.
Well, that's wild because I didn't even know that's the name.
Yeah.
Or no, really?
No, you did.
I'm
no,
the
you
best
did- you
artist
did
on
not
the
tell me.
planet.
I was looking at it.
Actually, Travis, we were talking about this earlier that if you just kind of trust the process, sometimes it just blobs through.
There you go.
Yeah.
Blobs through. Okay.
That's also what I'm hoping the art historians will say about Rich Taylor is he just blobbed his way through.
That's pretty good. Right? That's something good. Okay, so the current bid is at $50. If you would like to bid on this, please.
$50 going once, $50 going twice, $50 going 3 times, and 10-minute lag. So the time
You
is
did that already? Okay.
9,
403-629-7424.
9:12. I got distracted by Snoopy. If you update your watches, the Snoopy cartoons will pop up in your Apple Watch.
Kevin, are you selling your lovely painting?
Yeah, he is.
Kevin! Do you want to talk about your inspiration, Kevin? No. I love it.
Is it like
Watercolor,
speak some
chalks?
evil, do some evil, have some evil?
But yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll leave them.
But
I did
cute.
I did a series of those in art school. So instead of like instead of see no evil, it was like see some evil, and then instead of like hear no evil, it was hear some evil, and then the last one have some evil was like really
Evil.
graphic.
Yeah.
Oh, art school. What's your opening bid, Kevin? It is watercolor on lovely watercolor paper. Text 403-629-7424.
Did you take my
if
phone
you
from
would
me?
like to bid?
That was a weird thing for you to do.
Sorry,
I haven't
was
shared
just-
yet.
I was looking at it while we were. Okay. I'm going to keep showing
Concussion.
concussion.
Michelle Wong is watching from Toronto.
Yay, Michelle!
How fun is that? We're
Hey.
continental.
So this is my watercolor piece from tonight.
I was gonna say intercontinental, but we're really just continental.
Just continental. This is watercolor
On the other side of the continent.
on paper, and it's Samhain tonight, yesterday, and today. Halfway between autumn and winter. So opening $1.
Whoa,
I've
8
done
years
this
ago.
in embroidery a bunch of times, but then I wanted to do some
This is funny.
watercolor.
I'm looking at an auction from 8 years ago, and I painted 5 paintings that night because we're probably struggling because it was October. Everybody spent all their monies on the candy last night.
Right? All right. And this was the beginning of
Patty's still here.
Patty.
Patty, are you still here? Hey, are you talking to Matthias much?
A little here and there.
I called him today. I want to talk to him about inheriting
Yeah.
my chairs and
I'll go-
desks
I'll go
next year.
$10 on
$10?
Just because
Yeah.
I like it.
Some furniture questions.
Yeah.
The colors.
$10 on Jess's
They're very
watercolor from.
Oh, they have to outbid Scott. Scott got 10 already.
Yeah, we got 10
Sorry.
more.
Sorry, Morgan.
Than-
Thank you.
10. Oh, more than 15.
More than 15?
I forgot your name because I'm tired tonight.
Oh.
Thomas.
Thomas with just TH or no?
T-O. No,
Tomas.
Thomas. All right. So it's currently at 15. Thank you guys. Praxis says hello.
You know
Oh.
what, Sandra? Rather than ever feeling sorry about forgetting a name, it's just good practice to reinforce the name, even if you're sure of it. So if you say, "I'm going to get in the habit of just reminding you that I'm Rich," and if we all bid and tell Sandra who we are, it'll take the
That's
stress off of
nice.
Sandra worrying about people's feelings.
Yeah.
And we just understand that she's going to double check names. $20 on Jesse's.
Wow.
painting. Where is
To
it?
Morgan?
Let's see it.
Thanks, Morgan.
Schmorgan. Here's what you don't know, and this goes back to when we talk about their history pieces. Yes, I haven't seen Jessica do an abstract work before.
Actually, that's the first thing Mel said when she walked up. She's like, "Oh, that looks like a new style for you."
Yeah. And I hate when people say that to me, by the way, because I have lots of styles in my back pocket. And
But
if I
it's-
haven't used it in 23 years,
Yeah.
it still feels like it's one of my.
Mine,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my toolbox. And then so sometimes I'm like, oh, I haven't seen you do that before. I'm like, well, you should hang out more often. But in the 10 years I've known you, I haven't seen you paint anything like this.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I did a few embroideries.
So
but
again,
I've
like,
never done a watercolor.
Not that we really expect art historians to know anything about us, but if they did, this is a standout piece. It's a step in a new direction for you. And at $25 for a piece of art history, that's quite a steal. $20.
$20.
Let's do it.
25.
$25.
Wow. There we go.
$25 going once, $25 going twice, $25 three times. I bet you Praxis, hello. Randy's with us.
Hi, oh, Randy's on the West Coast, so
Yeah,
Michelle's
so
on
you've
the
got 10 minutes
down
West
east
Coast
and-
time to outbid $25 for Jesse's I want to call it a Celtic knot, but it's not.
Yeah, it's a pagan. So it's from Samhain. It's the festival tonight. Is the halfway mark between.
Burn her, she's a witch. We're it's our
Oh, so
constant,
aggressive. Get flashbacks to when we were witches.
yeah, they came for us.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Really, really good job.
Last time I was the wife and you were the
Past
husband. and
lives, yeah.
They came after us so hard with that one.
And it was the beginning of the landscape.
I
When
still
we were-
cringe when I
when
see
we were-
pilgrims.
When we were at the cemetery, it was the beginning of the landscape. And then I
Yeah. So this is pretty neat. I think Travis and I were talking, and Kevin puts up with me all day. Is I've been really looking hard into the neurotransmitters, and I was talking to my 11-year-old about how he receives dopamine from his video games. And so we started negotiating what are some analog activities you can do to trigger the dopamine. And so our new habit is, and we've been doing this for years. If we go to the zoo, we invariably bring paint supplies so we can settle in. And
sorry.
you don't like my story?
No, I like your story. I was just wearing the eyeballs as my eye.
When we went to the aquarium, we bring paint supplies. It's just a habit we have. But in the last few weeks, we've been taking little walking or hiking trips. So we walked up to Nose Hill Park, and that's back here. We each sat down and did a plein air painting in the snow. And strangely, like sometimes like kids are just so, they make everything fresh. We're walking down the hill from Nose Hill Park, and Felix is like, Dad, that was fun, but it's not just that it was fun. It was like, that was really fun. And his mind was
He was
just
just walking. His arms
so
were swinging
blown
Yeah,
that he had so much fun sitting and drawing.
in the snow. It
That was pretty exciting. I forgot what I was doing. You were wearing eyeballs on your head.
Yeah, Patty made eyeball buttons. It's a string of eyeball buttons opening $5. They are very beautifully painted and glazed, so they are.
And we just watched this on Sonic Highways, Button on a String. Buddy
Yeah.
guy.
There. Yeah, it was a reference to them making music by just tying string.
That's
So $5 for awesome eyeballs on buttons on string. Really beautifully. I don't know if you can see the paint. Like it's
If she
so.
needs buttons, I know where to find some.
Oh, there you go, Patty. If you ever need buttons, talk to Sandra. Buttons. Yeah, Sandra.
Shiny
lots of
buttons
There.
in my
Patty
life.
looks very
Can
excited.
you show me something?
Yeah.
I've got, like, I'm in a loop. I can't get out of this. Oh, there we go. I got out of it. No, like, we've had such weird technology tonight.
Okay. Also,
I thought that was the whole point of technology. Oh, maybe like Skynet's coming for
And-
us.
Patty, this is really cool. Do you use so nothing goes wasted? Do you use the extra, like receipt paper from your work too? That is, and then you make little sketchbooks out of them.
Yeah.
Okay, this is so fun. So,
Hey, where do you work?
Bass Pro Shops.
I know we got some fans in the room.
so Patty makes upcycled Bass Pro Shop bag weavings and sculptures. Here. So this is you made a little basket for your awesomeness. If you need to hide your awesome rocks. This is made from Bass Pro Shop bags. And these sketchbooks are made from upcycled receipt paper from Bass Pro Shops, and they're beautifully handcrafted. These are all starting at $5 each. Look at this little dangle of loveliness. So there's a
I feel like receipt paper just takes the pressure off because it's not like a new blank notebook. It's like crinkly, slightly dusty paper. So you're not staring at it and like, oh my gosh, the first drawing has to be perfect.
that's awesome. No, that's awesome. That's
Are you okay?
perfect. I'm tired, but yeah, good.
You just did a stunt roll into the chair.
Because I was backwards and it's okay.
Okay. I was going to tell a story,
Good.
but
So
sometimes when I start
text-
telling a story, you put the
Text 403-629-7424 for any of these beautiful pieces by Patty. Let's go.
My friend Mark Vasquez teaches a class. I think he had an ACAD class where he would call it activating the canvas. And so he basically would come and like glue things to canvases and do. Now in my life, Darcy Lasecki and I have been talking about this since we're teenagers. We call it detritus. So if you have a brand new canvas and it's pristine, sometimes it's too hard to work on. And we do a lot of recycling in my classroom. So if I have paintings that don't get picked up from last year, we'll gesso them and they'll have that I like to say patina. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
They'll have that patina, but also that rough surface, that sense that it's really been battled. Now, sometimes those patinas can go wrong and you'll end up with a cursed canvas, meaning like I've got a canvas in my room that somebody hot glue gunned a donkey onto it 5 years ago. And like 1,000 kids have tried to take over the cursed canvas. But like a great success you can have is to battle with a cursed canvas and come up with something that works. Having a canvas that's already been attacked and ruined is one of the most freeing things you can have. I call it detritus. Mark calls it activating the canvas. But what really blows my mind is I know several people that will buy wood, take it to a lathe, make their own frames, tap in with these tiny 18th
Finishing
century
nails.
finishing nails, hand stretch. We never
Oh,
use stretchers.
and then
Gesso,
but also
sand,
yeah.
treat with egg, and make these pristine art object canvases that you don't even want to touch. And then they start with the detritus. And it's just crazy because, like, to talk my kids into taking on, first of all, a used canvas, or second of all, a cursed canvas. Only my top kids will take on a cursed canvas. And they get excited, but it's
Right?
like the
It's
grade
a
12s that'll do it.
challenge.
The grade
Yeah.
7s, they want to pull the plastic off and have a
Yeah,
brand
yeah,
new
yeah.
sheet. And
Yeah.
I call it meshing the miasma.
right, yeah.
Oh, see?
How's that?
Whatever
I
you
like
need to do
that.
to break that void. And
Yeah.
it's the same with our art space. I did a good, yeah, look at our floor. Actually, I'm going to chop bits out of this floor. But I
They're
cleaned up
taking
my
you-
art room because I had a little extra time last year. And then the custodians did a great job in my art room. And I moved some shelves around. But I remember in the beginning of the year, more so than any other year, the kids came in and they're like, wow, it's really clean in here. They're really excited for about 10 minutes. And then they just sat there like frozen. It's like,
So
we're going
clean.
to have to make a mess here, guys.
So cute. It's
Okay.
true. You need that mark put down. Okay.
You need the detritus.
Yeah.
You need to activate the classroom.
The classroom. Okay, so there's a couple beautiful pieces by Dusty. So if you watch her working online, Dusty will be on the loom working on weavings. Dusty also works on oil and acrylic paintings. And also, she's been getting into dyeing fabrics. So this is hand-dyed 100% silk scarf, tied, then dyed with natural dye, tied a second time, over-dyed with another eco-friendly dye in light blue. So this is opening at 30, and this is a lovely. So I like that the second one was dyed in light blue, and then it turned this really beautiful green. So this is opening 30 for this piece. Lovely. And then I'm going to show you the second one. And it's so funny. Everybody's work is so different. One time I remember Dusty dropped off a scarf and the loom. There was a pattern mistake in it. And she was like, oh no, this can only go max $20 because of this like one, the checkerboard pattern was off or something.
That's a pretty exciting thing to do sometimes.
And well, with this one, do you see here do you see his hearts? So this was dyed as well, 100% silk. But she said max 20 bid. So if anyone wants to bid now, max 20 bid. So she sewed.
Wait, can I bid $20 and then put it back up for auction and sell it for like 40? Sorry, my bad.
Are we going to be like loose ethically?
Dickhead.
Okay.
I was trying to be a dickhead.
So what she did
I
was
just mean short for Richard, though. I don't
she
mean like.
sewed the relief
penises.
for this one, and she said the fabric didn't heal after. So there's little tiny holes around the heart.
What's the opening bid?
Let's do 5. But they're so beautiful, and she said max 20 bid for this one.
I will bid 20. I'll bid $19 on this. Only to give. No, that's bullshit. I'm gonna bid $20 on this because I like that it's imperfect.
Well, and it's so beautiful. Like that's what I mean. It's just interesting what the artist.
Dusty, give me
will-
permission to bid more than 20. They're very Just painting at home. We could hang these next to you, hey?
It's good.
They're very organic looking.
Okay, so those are.
Would you do it for 2 Scooby snacks?
I need a breathe.
Like soy Scoob, is that your hand?
Okay.
We stayed up really late last night talking about neuroscience. And I got to tell you, that's my fault.
And we did not sleep. Okay, this is by Alvin. So Alvin was here earlier. He hung a show earlier in the year and sold a lot of pieces off the wall.
Oh, I love
And
that.
yeah, honestly, his pieces are getting like, well, no,
I love
they're
that the
always
most.
amazing, but this is so great.
I love that the most.
This is opening 30, and with Alvin's pieces, you'll always keep seeing new things in it. I brought the one I bought of his. There was like a UFO sucking up a cow into it, and there's people in cars. And I brought it into my classroom because the
I love it
kids
the most.
the most.
Sorry, what did you say?
Opening 30.
I love this stuff too.
We should pass this around. Can I
Yeah.
pass
I
that?
have to steal mine and put it in his room, so I have to go.
Okay, I think this timed out.
Yep.
Scott's.
Do I get it?
You get it?
Yay!
Oh, I love it.
Scott, yes.
You know I get it.
Something else timed out. What about Jess's piece? Did it time out? Who has this one?
Oh,
Is that you? I'm going to give it to you now.
Yay! Thank
you're
you.
Bridget Bardot.
So
No, I mean
beautiful.
Catherine Deneuve. What
Yeah.
am I thinking?
Oh, these are
These can go as a set.
beautiful pieces.
This is Rosie, our tattooing friend. We do figure drawing on Thursdays. And the nice thing is at the end of the evening, sometimes you have a couple
Gorgeous pieces.
gorgeous pieces. I'd rather sell these together than sell them apart.
They'd be so beautiful as a set.
And we're going to start hoarding stuff. So I'm going to start the bidding for these 2 in frames at 50. And if they
Together?
don't, yeah, if
Nice.
together, they don't go for 50 tonight. I got a plan for them. So, thank you for showing up. And here's your opportunity to buy these for 50. And don't feel bad if you don't leap on those tonight. We were donated a bunch of frames. And so,
Here, Jonah,
this is so funny.
this one. Did you see the wheel landed on the poem "Shark" by
No, I
Irving
did not.
Layton? Do you want me to read it for you? Hold on.
You don't have to.
You
That's
put
okay.
these
Yeah, I'll put that in.
backwards.
So we're no, I didn't.
They go like
Yeah, I did.
that. Thank you. Yeah, it's so cute. There's little teddy bears. Grow up strong. Oh, it's a guy. I am tired. There's little guys growing in his hair.
They look like those like things that
So this is just this or the
Yeah.
in the background.
right.
Oh no, you're
Nice.
Do you want to see this one under the blacklight? It is blacklight reactive. Opening bid for this is I don't know, $40. Just because I
Colors are super-
sorry.
like the contrast between the colors.
Yeah.
Do you want to see it in the blacklight?
It's so much fun.
I'm just starting to kick my blacklight addiction. I was actually getting a lot of healthy dopamine from
There's a lot of light.
what you don't tip this off, okay? I'm just telling you they're not gonna think.
Oh yeah. just gonna check your phone.
Oh yeah, my dings might be off.
Yeah, why is it on Do Not Disturb?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been a quiet auction. So there's a little too much light in the room happening for the full blacklight effect, but
Yeah. Morgan bid 50 on Alvin's
oh, that really sucks.
and 60 on Rich's Sea Creatures.
That's
Is there
so
a beaver in there?
Yeah, there's a beaver.
I was like, wait, I swear.
Okay,
I saw
so
a beaver.
I will
I'm
admit
like,
that
oh,
this is. Whoops, where's my?
Thanks,
Where's the
Morgan.
camera?
Morgan.
This is kind of like a returning theme for me that I think it's about the third or fourth time I've painted a series of underwater. I think it started
You
with
started with that butt.
I did the octopus teacher, and so I love painting octopuses.
Octopus teacher.
But the last one I did had an underwater moose, which I actually really regret selling. And then, oh, Kevin.
Oh, you can't even really notice it.
So, yeah, there's a spaceship and a Darth Vader. There's a number of quirky things in here. And yeah, we're gifted a bunch of frames, which is nice because makes me feel all classy like.
I'll bid 70 on that one.
$70 for the underwater.
Oh.
Super.
It is cool. 70 bucks.
So good.
And do you have a black? You have a black light.
I like the beaver so much. He's just like, where am I?
I don't know if I'm the only person, but a capybara is scary, right? Like a bear-sized rodent is. That's a scary thing, right?
Also, platypus is
Paxton
scary.
said they are the sweetest thing.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A bear-sized rodent is scary, right?
Capybaras
it
at the
rem-
zoo when I dealt with them were pretty scary.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but he went through one.
Ask Travis about the blue flamingos.
What happened?
No, it's okay. It reminds me of the Princess Bride.
Oh yeah, but
Rodents of unusual size.
well, no, but like when you look at a beaver, they're not much smaller than a capybara, right? Like Felix is just barely bigger than a beaver now, right?
He's so tiny.
You worry a rodent's gonna steal your son when you go to Banff.
Jesus.
Yeah. So 70?
Next time, can you put an ostrich in one of your under?
I don't think so. $70 going once, $70 going twice, $70 going 3 times, and there is a 10-minute lag.
34.
So- This is very.
Let's put some real
Let's put some lights on. Let's just do the whole thing in black.
That was Kevin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Can you believe we get to have this?
I can't even believe it.
Can you wear it to school tomorrow?
No, I think it's kind of a little too like there's a real sense of eros on this scarf. I would be uncomfortable having this at school. Did I say something weird again?
You're really funny. Okay, this is an ostrich egg.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's dried out. Look, there's a hole in the bottom.
Oh, okay. So it was like,
Yeah.
do you remember getting that pain in the back of your like here when you're
I
trying to
felt
roll
that as you were doing that. Oh. So this is by Brenda. Brenda is our neighbor, and she brought this piece over. And this
Can I do something really cute about this?
yeah.
I had no idea this was an ostrich egg, and like I see stuff like this, and I just start juggling it. So it's like
That's why I started with
super lucky you kept this away from me because it really feels like something you want to toss around a bit. Go long. I didn't realize it was an ostrich. It's really magic actually.
It is really magic to hold it because
Has
it
a really
seems super
powerful-
substantial.
Yeah. What was her opening bid?
20.
Okay, so here's something I'm going to tell you. She lives in the housing across the street, and she's been there for 16 years. And we met her,
Just
2 weeks ago. but just like Brian, she's been part of our lives with us
across
knowing
the street.
without us knowing about her for 10 years. So I would like to say, if this sells for $20, I would like to donate all $20 to our friend. Is it Brenda?
Yeah, Brenda.
Brenda. because it was such a huge step for her.
Morgan did 40 on the egg.
$40
That's so
straight to
nice.
Brenda. 100% sale goes to her. We met somebody walking around the neighborhood that worked for Revenue Canada. I'm like, I got a few questions, but I don't want to get on the radar.
Low key. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah.
And then one of her
Don't
friends
say it.
bought them.
Yeah, don't say it.
Okay, this is also by Brenda. Here, I was keep. So look, a nice theme occurring here. Opening 20 as well for this. And actually, do you want to grab Morgan's burger?
Burger.
This is more Brenda's by Brenda. Opening $20 for this acrylic on canvas. I like the flowers a lot. They match these flowers. Opening is 20 for this burger. Morgan painted
Do you guys
it
want to
last
chip in
week.
on this and we'll send it to Mark Burger? Kevin? I don't even know Mark Burger, but you want to chip in on this and we'll mail it to Mark Burger?
I feel like you don't appreciate it.
I feel like he would.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to know who did it. It could just go in the pony.
It could give me
It would be funny if you
Very
fried.
fried.
Yeah.
To who?
Mr. Fry, you're missing something.
Oh yeah, that would have been quite a combo, Mr. Burger, Mr. Fry.
You could make a lot of fun of those two.
Now it's just Ernie and Bert.
I feel like Dawn wouldn't get it.
I didn't.
I have so much trauma when I look at this because we had a poster that looked like this in our kitchen, and for some asinine reason, I was chewing gum, and I picked my gum up and I threw it across the room, and it stuck to the burger, and I was just by myself. It's just kind of stupid thing.
How old are you?
Grade 7.
Oh, okay.
And I had a sticky piece of Hubba Bubba gum, and I was just lobbing it across the room, and it just stuck perfectly to the burger poster. It was actually a puzzle that my dad glued together.
Okay. That makes
And shut up, Rich. Okay, so
No.
$20 for the burger.
Michelle bid $20 on the burger.
But my sister came in the room and sat next to the burger, and she said, "Stop that! You're gonna get gum in my hair." I was like, "What are the chances of it?" She was like 8 feet away from the burger. And the very next time I threw the gum, it just barely stuck to the end of my finger and changed trajectory, and went right into like the bottom 2 inches of her hair. So she did have to cut like a tiny little snip off her, like her hair is like 2 feet long and just in one spot. And I remember she was so livid that she had to cut her hair, that she said she was going to shave my head bald when I fell asleep. And from like grade 7 to like 17, when I moved out, I was still like waiting for that head shaving while I was asleep. So
So here's your burger. It's at $20.
is that a story I shouldn't have told? Is that
No,
a little
it's
too
fine.
personal?
You're
Okay.
fine. Everything's fine.
As long as my sister's not on the live feed.
My-
Feeling exposed.
my cousin-
$20 a burger.
My cousin was-
This is a studio piece. Things are a little slow, but this was a piece we were offered, I think, $1,300 for maybe 7 or 8 years ago. It's made with real gold. It was a painting of Jessica posed as Olympia. It also used to be 4 feet high and 8 feet wide, and just I needed the canvases, so I chopped one side off of here and I chopped one side off of here. So it's actually just a sliver of a giant piece. And we've had it in our home
It
for
was 4 by 8. Yeah.
no, this was 8 feet wide and 4 feet tall. It's now like 1.7 wide by 4 feet high. And we don't drink anymore, but this was the blue bourbon the blue gin that
Oh, right.
we kind of like for a little while, 5 years spent getting our drinking under control. And the bourbon was like a big loss in my life. But I said one night to Jess, like, hey, yeah, like we've kind of got this under control. Let's get a bottle of something. And maybe if we don't keep getting bourbon, we won't end up
Leanne bid 25 on the burger. Sorry to interrupt.
passed out in the back alley the way we do. So we ended up, the liquor store's just a block away and I was doing something. So she goes to get a bottle of gin to sort of moderate some of our behavioral addictions. She shows up at the gallery with blue gin. And I was like, I'm not even going to try and fight this. Like, I was so in love with the blue gin, but it would be good to get rid of this because this really makes me want to drink some blue gin.
Yeah.
Michelle bid $30 on, I think. Is it on the blue gin?
Burger.
Blue gin.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh yeah.
Because it would be good for me to get rid of this. Because
Michelle bid 30 on the burger.
$30 on the burger.
So yeah, and that did you say that piece is based on Manet's Olympia?
I haven't said that yet.
It's an art history piece.
It was an art history
Influenced by an
reference.
art history piece.
Was Olympia, was she a nurse?
Olympia was not a nurse in the painting.
Was she a teacher? What was her profession?
She was a saucy minx.
Okay.
She had a beautiful black necklace to signify saucy minxness.
A nice stretch canvas.
She didn't have much else other than.
Leanne
black
says
necklace.
$35 for the burger.
Mm.
I wonder if Leanne's
Thanks,
planning
Leanne.
to mail it to Mark Burger.
She's like, that's a good idea.
She bought a piece for one of her friends of Johnny Cash flipping the bird.
No,
And
the painting wasn't.
of Johnny
Yeah.
Cash, but then she wanted me to draw Johnny Cash
Yeah, on the back.
flipping the bird to give to somebody higher up in the school board. I'm like, I hope she thinks we're funny. My stomach is rumbling looking at this.
So, this
Whoa!
is a raving bunny. Her name's Miffy. Of course it is. Opening is $85. So Kelly,
$65. It's got a $65 price tag on
sure,
it.
$65.
Kelly, can you confirm there's a $65 price on this? And Jess thinks the opening bid is $85. But that would be super awkward if we were at an auction and we're upset. I think you said 65. Am I correct? Because the tag says 65. I think Jess must have just thought it looked like an $85. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you have the piece, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
Or maybe she's invested in it since the
Well, one thing I'm thinking is she puts pieces up in shows, and they might take less cut than we take. So she might have had to.
Oh, maybe.
Bye. Take care.
there's something particularly familiar about this bunny. And I don't know what it is.
Tipped over.
But I'm having like flashbacks to when I lived in Coquitlam, and I'm really, maybe it was something to do with the bowling alley or something, but it's really it's got a very kind of, I don't know which band it was, but there was like a genre of bands like Journey and Chilliwack and do you know what I'm talking about? What was that genre? Like Canadian?
Like April Wine.
No, more like Journey and Chilliwack and
Like,
Journey's not Canadian. Right?
are they? Well, Chilliwack was for sure.
this
Chilliwack,
was light up headphones.
I've seen Chilliwack.
Maybe it's like maybe there's something about this that reminds me of Lloyd's Rollercade or something. But
Totally.
I had a very vivid flashback when I looked it right in the eye.
On the top of the ears. The headphones also turn up.
Do they play music?
No, the light up. Oh.
I want them to play like
Oh,
Chilliwack.
everything's fine. Don't push there.
Did she confirm the price?
So small button on the top. It's 85.
85.
Light up headphones. I'll find the button.
Those are like the headphones.
What was the starting bid on the Jess? Rishma was asking.
The Jeff.
That
Did I give one? $50. $50 to start.
$50 is the opening bid for the Menes Olympia, Rich's Menes Olympia.
I think the first bid we got on it was $1,300, kind of before the housing crisis.
Yeah.
And it has been reduced in size since that $1,300. But the other reason I'm willing to let it go for 50 is because we're just storing things in our storage right now.
Yeah, that price was from Screamfest.
Screamfest. Ah!
Rishma says $50 on Olympia.
Thank you. Hey, can I tell you that if you leave this in your car, no one will ever break into it? This is something I've decided about Kelly's work, is that it would be the best deterrent for people breaking into your car, because they would see this and go, I don't know what that is, but it makes me feel like I should break into another car.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lights to turn off here.
I'm still trying to find the one on the headphones.
What's the burger? Okay, I'm going to count this one out. What's the burger at?
The burger.
$35 going once.
Yes,
Oh,
35.
There.
$35 going twice. Kelly says the button's on top of the ears.
I got it.
$35 going
I
3
found
times.
it.
Did we put a time on the burger?
Sorry, no, we have.
Oh, this is in flashing mode.
Can we put a time on the burger?
Holy
What time is it?
46.
Okay, and it's at $35.
Okay. Okay.
This is a piece I painted in the last 10 minutes before the end of the auction. And it's not a painting of our friend, but it was a feeling I had when somebody came in and mentioned to me that a friend of ours had passed. And so whatever this goes for, we're going to donate to what cause do you think? Oh, the girlfriend who's
I was
coming.
gonna
the
say 'cause
girlfriend
she's picking up his artwork.
who's
so
picking
we-
up his artwork. And so this is by no means a portrait,
That's a really beautiful piece.
but it's a bit of an amalgamation of a number of friends of mine. And also,
That's really beautiful.
I hate to admit it, there's also a piece of Keanu Reeves in here from a movie called The Prince of Pennsylvania, which I don't think anybody's seen. It was like kind of like pre-Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. And it was just
beautiful.
sort of a feeling I had. But whatever this sells for, we will donate along with the piece that we're returning to her, because it happens to us that about once every 4 months somebody passes, but this year it's been every 2 months. We've been losing somebody from our community every 2 months for over the summer. It was crazy. I think we lost 6 people this summer, and that's not including my grandma, right?
Oh.
Because she was 103, and that shit happens. But opening bid for this is $10.
Morgan says $20.
For this?
Yeah.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thanks, Morgan.
Okay. What did Hear No Evil get for bid?
No one bid on him yet.
What was the opening bid?
Whatever.
He didn't give one.
Give me a number.
5.
I'll bid 10.
Oh, is someone bidding on the thing? 30.
$30 on the bittersweet?
Oh,
Is that what that is?
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, also, one of my kids goes, "Yo, Mr. Teru," and she showed me the Godot. And she's like, "Did you do this?" And because her dad works with John Williamson,
Oh, nice.
and it was I don't know. I would like to know that John Williamson maybe just showed a friend. I like the idea that people would know that it was waiting for Godot just by looking at it. Everything about this bee is super strange, and I love it so much I made a song. I can do this all night long. This bee smells like yarn. That's a forced rhyme. You know what I wish I could do?
John bids 30 on the standing man. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
No? Okay. $30. He texted too. Thank you, John. So Praxis did this queen bee, and it's opening at 20. Praxis, if you're watching, let us know. I think it was at 20.
Music teacher, I'm sorry. Whoa, did I do that?
Yeah, I think so. There we go.
That was weird though. I touched something else and the light went off.
Okay. I'm trying.
These maybe they didn't get close enough. Look. These did not get a bid. $50. Okay, I'm gonna put a piece in.
Okay.
And it's just pretty exciting because it's a family piece. Oops.
Oh yeah.
Is your mom watching?
No, she's.
I have this
visiting
funny
with my
mother-in-law
grandma.
game where when I know Jess's mom's gone to sleep, we put the artwork in that she loves. It's kind of like playing like hide and seek. But this is from Nose Hill Park, looking out
East.
east into the city. Dad had, I speed paint right?
Yeah.
Jess did a loving pencil
Pencil.
rendering that makes me feel shamed. I love how your road and my road join. And Felix was planted right next to us, just hammering away with the markers. I'm just trying to turn it away from the light.
Sorry.
And
Yeah, you're right. Everyone works so differently.
if we ever had a chance to keep our own art, this would be a real family keeper. But it's also the first of our successful plein air collaborations. We've gone out and painted disjointedly
Yeah.
at the museum and at the
Zoo.
zoo, but this one was like our minds
Melded.
merged, and we made a 3-piece. And so I'm going to make the opening bid for this, just because I think this actually is kind of a
Look at the composition with them together too.
yeah.
Like, it's
So I'm
really-
going to make the open, and because it's in such a nice frame.
Yeah. This is from Stephen and Tina.
Is it the
Yeah,
frame?
the frame. Yeah,
Okay,
they gave it to us.
and
to use.
another one of our lost souls.
Yeah,
Okay, so I don't know what to make the opening bid, like 50.
I think so.
Opening bid
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah, that's pretty fun to do. And someone was asking about Alvin's piece. Has it been timed out? Was there a bid on it?
There was a bid to Morgan for 40, but I don't
I don't know if we.
think if it was timed out.
Okay,
I don't think we did.
so
So who's
this
asking? Ooh, this one's
asking-
also Blacklight BTW, and it's strategically Blacklight that I think to look at in the daylight, you would see that portions of this are it's very vivid all around. I am like 300.
Fiona.
I'm 300% sure that under the black light, the green and the yellow would settle in, and aspects of this pink are just going to explode in your eye. And I think it's a little selfish of me to only turn the lights out for myself.
Okay.
But I haven't seen this under black light, but I have a particular feeling about this one.
I gotta feel it.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So that's
Sorry,
something
people at home.
that
You'll
I
just
quite
have to
love doing
imagine
as
it.
well is when you have almost like a secret drawing, because there's all kinds of details in here that tell a different story under the black. You don't have to own a
Can I
black
show
light
it
to own this
home too?
piece, but sorry, I don't know if you're getting the
A little bit.
full
To
effect.
off and on. Yeah, there. It's a little bit.
And I don't even know exactly what I was looking at that told me that. Maybe just simply the
Like the quality of the paint. Or like
I think it was the sheen
Mhm.
of the black lights he's using are a little bit.
I was gonna- oh yeah. me.
This again, like we kind of shot ourselves in the foot this summer, because I think twice I got offered in the hundreds for this, and or over the summer, and I was busy work. I painted this in maybe 37 minutes. Like it was close to half an hour. We are sort of reaching a spot where a lot of our art buyers have filled their houses, so I've been working smaller lately, and but a couple strangers in the summertime walked by, and they were just crazy to buy this. My daughter was in town from London, and she was like insistent that she was going to take it back to London, and she left without it. So I kind of sat on it for a while, and I put it in the auction. Maybe opening bid would be things are so slow. I'm going to say opening bid $75. It is quite a wall hog. And the only reason I'm putting the opening bid so much as $75 is I know, like literally, I'm actually thinking of the world as square footage. Like if I sell you this piece and you're buying artwork, I've just ate up like
yeah.
6% of our future
I
relationships.
think someone will find that piece.
Yeah, when it finds a home, but I'll start
Yeah.
that bid at $75 for
These
that
are
one.
more pieces by Brenda.
Oh yeah,
They're
Brenda's
beautiful little
pieces.
watercolors. So Brenda, yeah. So there's watercolors.
My
there's
arm's buzzing.
ostrich egg.
$100 on the bike man. That makes me want to cry.
Pretty good.
Can I see the watercolor?
Yeah.
Please, yes.
So those are all painted plein air, painted in life. So
What
one
did
of them
she
is
say
from
for
Glasgow.
prices?
Those are opening 30.
Okay. Again, you know what? What I'd like to do for Brenda is, if any of these pieces sell, give her 100%
Can I
of
see
this.
the little journals? You know.
Oh, of course, yeah.
stuff like that interests me.
Totally, they're really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so sorry.
It's the sweetest thing. There's like a warning sign on Brenda's door that she's got an oxygen tank, and it's kind of like the building has a lot of kind of sweets that smell like cigarettes, and she's really sweet. And then when she comes over here, like she's across the street, right? But I swear to God,
Richard Cox bid 125 on Bike Man.
oh, that hasn't happened in a while.
Richard's putting up a show of his. at
I'm getting
Rich's
some
Piece
dopamine tonight.
in Illinois. So
Yeah.
Richard has been so supportive. His beautiful pieces.
Oh, that's the story about Illinois. So Richard has been buying my
I didn't mean
pieces.
to cut you off about Brenda. Sorry.
You're so pretty.
You were talking about.
No, I was
Brenda.
done that
You're
story.
happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard found us online and he's been buying really nice pieces and he's got great taste. And then he's been putting together a show and we're really excited for him. We were talking about flying Richard out to Canada to come join us for a Rumble because he's been such a huge part of our family.
Morgan bid 150 on Bike Man.
I
Sorry to keep going.
know, I'm just having some big feelings.
$5.
Oh, awesome.
I will.
Oh yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
so
that's more like the bigger one.
Keep that one. Keep that one.
If it,
Richard waited 2 years to put a show together, and then he actually, rather than just showing his own work in Illinois, he's put up half the show of my work in Illinois. So I have an art show in Illinois, which Jess and I almost flew out to see the opening, but it was such a nightmare for the logistics. We were going to have to take 2 teacher days and basically spend 4 days on an airplane with a 20-minute stopover for the
Richard
opening.
bid 160.
And
Bike
and then we just booked a flight to go out to have a closing, and it turns out we can't get in for the closing, but we're actually just going to go have dinner with Richard, and that's going to be super exciting.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
And maybe my plan with Richard is maybe we'll act like there's some sort of like emergency, like he needs to put a red petal on the on one of his flowers or something, and he'll get permission to let us in and just have a peek, or maybe we can see through the windows. It's actually kind of wild to fly to Illinois and not see the art show. So that's
is
actually
even funnier.
we did one of our best holidays was a
Morgan says 175 on Bike Man. I don't mean to keep
no, that's
cutting
okay.
you off.
That's okay. You are the way.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. And you kept the one you want? That is.
Travis, are you
definitely-
putting your painting in the auction, or are you there's no obligation if you want to hold on to it.
I don't think anyone's gonna want that.
Can I give you a frame for it?
Or do you want to keep working on it? Did you get to finish
No. You can throw it up there if you want.
Yeah.
it?
Let's see.
Brenda, $40.
It's not completed, so someone can
Travis.
finish it.
That's the way to go sometimes.
Someone can finish it for me.
Rage Against the Machine.
It's,
Oh yeah, totally.
And this was burning inside you. Can I show you
Yeah,
your
right.
practice one as well?
yeah, that's my first one that I've ever done. That's been etched in my brain for the last couple of weeks. It's a piece of therapy.
Yeah.
Because of the power of anger of that individual to immolate. That's a very powerful image in my brain.
Totally.
So it's not finished.
What is your opening bid?
$5.
So, and then Travis's lifetime, you get one chance to buy his first piece of artwork.
Mhm.
I mean, I know you've done artwork in like school, and I remember you drew Thor once.
I drew Thor once.
Yeah, but this is the first time that you've settled in and chose to make a public piece of artwork and took this risk, and it's pretty huge. So,
I did. It was,
Yeah.
It's been etched in my Rage Against the Machine's first album cover has been etched in my brain with my journey the last couple of months.
and it's a bit of a family link for us as well with your sister, and we love Rage.
We love Rage.
I used to have to listen to it with my headphones and hide the cover because my dad saw the parental guidance.
I did that with Dr. Jerry's Chronic. I had it in a Hansen case. Sorry, Dad.
Well,
my personality is screaming for it.
yeah, I'm going to tell you that the fact
My
that
soul screaming.
the fact that this is open for interpretation to collaborate with, I would happily pay $10 opening bid so that I can. You're okay if I work into it?
I would love it if you finished it up.
Okay.
Or help me finish.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
Maybe we'll put a moratorium. Is that the right word? On the sale, and collaborate. I'm gonna bring it into school though. I'm gonna have it for tonight, and then I'll bring it into school and
and
we'll work on it.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Did you not?
Great idea.
I have this one too, but I don't think anyone wants my pastel drawing.
Let me see it. Let's hold it up.
Here we go.
What's your opening bid for this?
Oh, that one's pretty bad.
How much?
No one's gonna want that.
See, this is the thing that I have the hardest time explaining. There is a level of naivety in this
Yes.
that I can't do, and Jess can't do, and I don't know if I like. You lose this.
Can I tell you,
Yeah.
adding the black in it is really so important. I was trying to tell that to a kid because it's like the darkness that makes the fire light, and then I was trying to explain that to them because whenever they try to draw flames,
So here's I'm
they
gonna
do the
reverse this.
yellow,
I'm
orange,
gonna
and
bid
red, but they
$10 on
forget the
this.
black.
We're gonna finish this one together.
We're
But
good. Okay, good.
But I'm going to tell you, I can't do this. And in 6 months, you won't be able to do this again either. And you might not look back and miss it for a while. But this is there's a freedom and a wildness in here that is enviable. And I think you're underestimating the feral nature of this work. So if that's a bit against me, somebody's going down.
No, it was Fiona. She's like the idea of outsider art too. The idea of like having that imagery inside your head and having to get it
I
out.
had to get it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
totally.
like the collaboration idea.
Yeah.
The word feral has been in my brain for the last.
Totally.
Oh, you know this.
Yeah.
You know
And-
this.
And Fiona said it is very enviable.
Well,
Those
and it's funny because last week we
raw
announced
lines.
that we're going to shut the gallery down in a year. And some really good friends, more than one, couple of us contacted us and said, Rich, why are you so stubborn? Why don't you start applying for grants and just, do it that way? And the problem is if we take grants, we're not feral, right? Like if I need to stand up and say this is bullshit, I can't say this is bullshit to the people that are giving up grants,
their
right?
own.
So it's the autonomy I have from not taking grants.
So the image came from a therapy session I had 2 weeks ago. It was an EMDR session. And my therapist asked me, because since I've been on my healing journey the last couple of months, what happened was
That's
the
from
world
my-
seems,
one
the
of my
world's been
collages. I just found that.
really loud. The world's been very
Crazy.
loud, so I needed something to drown
Oh, I
out
think
the
Did I hit the wrong one?
sounds of the forest and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I missed the wrong
What
one.
happened was we had a little session. And she asked me to find out image who the controller of my senses were,
Yeah.
and the controller was me.
Hmm.
But it was like feral, wild man me.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Can you talk and negotiate with this person right now?" And
Yeah,
I said, "Absolutely.
absolutely
This
not.
person doesn't want to be muted right now."
Hey, Pax.
I
Hi.
found that in
Hi.
my, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Wow. So, yeah, when you brought that up,
So Farrell doesn't want to be negotiated with.
This is
right now,
James.
so I'm just running.
James,
with it.
hi, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. This is my grade 7 teacher, Mr. Miller.
Very nice to meet you. That's really huge. Thanks for sharing that too, because that's like, yeah, that's why we do all of this, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad it's working because I'm starting.
Where are we at?
Yeah.
I missed the right.
We are. Burger. Is, you're keeping to work on that.
Yep. B.
Bees and burgers, and it's a bee night. Blue Man
Let me show that one more
Bite.
time.
It is a lot of bees. Look.
Yeah.
Bite.
So who's got this, Morgan?
No, John.
Oh, John.
John.
No, it's perfect.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I get it.
I'll tell you who this actually is because it's not. I didn't have the heart. I didn't have the.
I think we'll be wrapping up soon.
I didn't have the fortitude
Thank you so
to
much. See you tomorrow.
paint our friend who passed. But this is a guy I met in a Kentucky Fried Chicken 20 years ago, not wearing a jacket in minus 36 weather, and I did Felix blurts sometimes. So like I've told this story a million times. We got in the elevator, and this man gets in the elevator with his tiny son. So Felix is like 5, and this is a 4-year-old. The tiny son's got a bike, and I see Felix's like jaw clamp shut. He's like, and he's shaking. He's just shaking, and I know he's like kind of lawful good. He on the Dungeons and Dragons chart, and so the door opens up, and his lip is quivering. And as the father and son step out the door, he's like, "He should have a helmet," and he just couldn't hold it in. And that happened to me in this day. I was like, "Where's your jacket?" And the guy's just like, "I don't need a jacket because my family's been here for 100,000 years," and it's cute. But that's who ended up invading my memory when I painted that.
Do you want to?
Oh, is this up for grabs?
Yeah.
This is a funny piece.
I just
You gotta let go at some
No,
point.
I know.
Because it's on the shiniest metal, and you hang it, and then you never touch it again. Because every time we show this piece, has the bike man timed out? I'm a little behind. Who has the bike man?
I will. I got everything.
But you got to put this on the wall and stop touching it with your fingers because this metal completely attaches to the fingerprints.
Yeah, Kevin's is. You timed out, right? Like you
Yeah.
did that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Rich has Kevin's.
Who's got the bike man?
Bike Man is at 175 to Morgan. Are you timing it out?
Yeah. Who asked last though? Was it Morgan or Richard? Going once.
This is a new person.
Going twice.
It's at.
Hey Fox,
175
we're shaking.
to Morgan. We're timing it out now. 10 minutes, right?
It's Fox's birthday. How old is Fox today?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
I think. Okay, sorry. Are we good?
Did you guys have fun tonight?
I did.
Did you want to show your piece
No, thank you.
next time?
It's your piece.
I get to keep it?
100%.
All right. It's collaborations all over the place.
I just traced it.
That's a fantastic way to learn. We've, there's so much scar tissue that happens to kids along the way. And I try and explain, like, learning to trace is a fantastic way to learn to draw. They really do think that the Mona Lisa was, oh, we're showing it. Good, good.
That's what
I do have your consent to share this. Is that correct?
100%.
Excellent.
Yeah,
No,
that is what horror movies are made out of.
most
Right
of these maybe.
What's your opening bid?
there. $0.
This piece is available for $0. Do I have a bid for $0?
Oh wait, there's more. I'll give you $1.
Negative dollar.
I'll give you it.
I'll bid a $-. Is that really up for grabs?
Yeah.
You pay me to take your art? I would love to. Maybe if I throw this in a frame, though. Do you mind if I trim it down a bit?
You do you, my friend.
Okay. So I got
Oh, wait, Richard.
Richard in Illinois.
Yeah.
What's he bidding on?
Well, it would make sense that it was on the piece you're holding right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I gotta pay Rich now too.
no,
I'm not paying everybody.
keep it. Richard bid $15. I'm just checking that it's on the right one. Yes. Okay, Richard is like, Yeah, Richard.
Can you imagine if you got yourself into that jam where it's like the bidding kept going up? It's like, wait a minute, did not anticipate.
Okay, Richard got that one for $15.
Where's that smaller brown frame?
I put it in the back.
Oh,
I was
that's
looking for
off.
the other one. Sorry.
Could have sold both of us.
Right? You all sold us, man.
Because it's a rich trace.
Very clear.
Okay.
You did all the beard work, man.
Beard work. You did good. Solid beard work.
Wait, did the beard piece get sold to Richard from Illinois?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was gonna frame it.
Well,
Well,
It's easier to send if it's not framed.
not framed. Yeah.
Richard, are you okay unframed?
Oh, Richard says, "Can you sign it, please?"
It is signed.
I did.
Oh, it's
Oh,
signed.
wow.
Solid.
So see, he might want to see the person who drew it.
Do you want to come show your face?
That's gonna make the value go down.
I know.
You're gonna see how
Solid.
off it
Here,
is.
show, yeah.
Can we?
Yay! And big round of applause because it's your first time selling with us. Yay! I can't clap because I'm holding stuff. Yay! Thank you
Perfect.
so much.
Thank you.
It says no need to frame and thank you. Yay! Okay. That's so fun. So now, and Richard said hello. Okay, that's super fun. So, sorry, what was your name and all that?
Alex.
Alex. Thank
Yeah.
you, Alex.
For sure.
Alex was able to come on camera because Alex went to work today.
Alex,
Yeah.
15, Richard. Okay. Yeah, totally a self-portrait, Richard. Awesome. Okay, are we?
And can I just
Are
say
we
we
selling
still have
more
14?
things?
What things?
Oh, more things.
We
Sorry.
no, we have 14 people online with us still.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So it seems like the room's empty, but it's not.
No.
And actually, over COVID, we learned this. Oftentimes, if there was like 10 people online with us, there might be groups of 4. And that was really exciting because there might have been like,
Okay.
they had a drinking game when Rich says something stupid. They would all take a drink. Apparently, people got really drunk. But I used to have these weird loops. You remember when I used to like go into like the John loop?
Oh yeah.
Fuck Dave!
Because we used to have numbers on all the pieces, so people could bid the number and the. So they'd be like bidding 50 on.
And Sesame Street
lot
is so entrenched in my life.
14?
Like, yeah.
And then number 9. Number 9.
Well, that's the Beatles. Yeah, yeah.
Never mind.
Is that a puppy sound?
I thought it was a cat.
It's like I keep-
Sometimes the mouse traps just kind of half take out a mouse, and they're all like
Oh no.
dragging the trap around. And
Jesus.
Oh no.
there was one time we found half of a mouse head stuck in the trap. It was
Oh.
like,
Rich, that's not an online.
but it
story.
totally got away.
Where the other half go?
Well, the other
Yeah.
half of the mouse
Monster-
and the other half of the face were clear of the area,
Monster
so
mouse.
it was like, yeah, I
Did
was
you get-
imagining like the Phantom of the Opera
have
mouse
these?
with a
No.
little plastic mask covering the gore. But
Right.
Do you want to
No,
give
it's the burger.
give the shark piece to Kevin so it's out there?
oh, didn't I already give it to him?
No.
Oh, it's behind the burger.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
no, it's behind the burger.
So,
Did you buy that because of Darth Vader?
No, I was thinking about buying it before, but now that Darth Vader's in the better.
just sealed the deal.
Yeah.
What else can I do?
Kevin Beaver.
I didn't even notice Darth Vader.
Spaceship.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna-
I think we're gonna head her.
Yeah,
See you guys
it was
tomorrow.
so nice seeing you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Did you sell this one?
Did I? No.
That was fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so
You're a
much. It
famous
was nice
artist now.
meeting you.
It's that easy. You know, if you want to be a dentist, you got to invest some time. But the split second you decide you want to be an artist, you get to be an artist.
Yeah.
You still have to spend some time.
Well, to be a good artist, you have to be.
But if
don't
you
know.
want to be an artist,
To be-
$15 a week.
He's making $15 and he's got a beard, right?
Yeah. Oh, so we'll transfer you
Oh,
the.
no, please, donate to the art supplies that I use for free.
Perfect.
thanks, Alex.
Here's some more nudie drawings.
Absolutely not. Thank
Hey, if you guys ever want to come back on a Thursday as well, we have figure drawing, and first time it's free, just like heroin. So, 7:00. The model.
I get heroin for free?
No.
You got 2 hours. 2 hours of. When I say nude model, I'm just warning you that the model isn't wearing
Alex is going
clothes.
to be the model.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was new.
We pay
You don't have to
$60
be nude.
for a session to model,
And you don't have to be new.
and you don't have to be nude.
Starting them out to the Hutter None of these, right? It's a story for another day. I like the gingers.
See,
I can't believe I'm the
See you
lone,
tomorrow.
See,
the lone wolf.
the lone wolf, eh?
Yeah.
Did someone bid on this one? Or were we just talking about it?
we were gonna send this to Eric Volmers because he liked
oh,
it.
yeah. Okay, that's good. I'll put Eric's name on the back, so we just
Yeah.
send it to him. Okay. Oh no, Patty's up at the front.
Pass me that one there. Though.
Which one?
The
Patty's at the front. Scott thought he was the last one.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
we didn't sell this.
No.
Oh, I'd like to keep that one.
Okay, that's
Which was
And-
that?
It's just driving the Volkswagen.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I think you showed that last week.
yeah. Yeah.
That is
But there's this Jess holding the See You Wednesday sign, and here's Jess with her jaunty chin. What's my total?
Okay.
Who's that?
I'll look.
You know what's super jarring
What?
is when you have my phone and
Where
my
is
watch
my
keeps
phone?
dinging. It's like ding, 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 ding. It's like check the messages. That's a fun rumble. Sometimes the really tough financially rumbles are the best. Hey, they're like
Well, you
super.
come together more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. I'm just confirming that. So that's
How cool is it that my teacher showed up?
that was really cool.
Yeah, right? Magic.
50 plus 40 is 90. So did Morgan? So okay, this is bad math. Out loud math. 175 plus 90. Okay, I have to do math. Sorry.
Who are you?
Uh,
Who are you adding up for?
Oh
Is it for
no,
Scott?
Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
Well, no, but I owe 5
Okay,
for the thing,
I will.
for the journal fish.
And oh yeah, 5 for that. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I sent you the money for the Richard.
oh yeah. Oh wonderful.
I did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Didn't arrive, let me know.
Oh no, I will check that. Sorry, now I'm in
It should
my
be-
brain shifts.
No, it's hard. It's,
I'm not
sure
in-
it did.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much, Scott.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
So I
So
still owe you 5, and I have a 20.
oh, I have change for you.
Okay, great.
So I think if anyone has any questions of pieces, if they have anything or if they you know what I mean, please text.
403-629-7424. 403-629-7424.
If you have any questions as to what you got, let us know and we will
Are you singing to us tonight, Jesse?
sure.
What are you going to sing?
Watch it.
I am not good at going on the back legs like you are.
Did I tip you?
No, I was like, no, I'm not good at that.
I thought maybe I tipped you.
No, that was me all the way.
Hmm.
I am not balanced. Okay. What
Want to sing one together?
oh sure. Which one?
Well, I don't really sing, so it's like
Why don't you guys do that?
Can't live with them.
I'm just gonna get the words because I'm tired.
Okay.
How was the Prime one with In
Oh,
Spite of
yeah.
Ourselves? You guys do
Oh,
that?
that's a good one.
Yeah. Like you guys do the puppet one with that. I love that.
I love that one too. Muppet Rich or no?
No.
What do you want to do?
Well, yeah, the Muppets.
Yeah, sounds good.
Did you find the words?
I'm looking for them.
Okay. Do you want me to help you? No, you're good.
Wow.
Sorry.
Are you in a hurry? Is that the problem?
I just get awkward. I don't know what to do.
Super ox. Well, I'm kind of waiting for people to go offline before I start singing. So-
No. If anyone has any questions, text 403-629-7424. But I think we are kind of getting to the end. And any artists? I'll be
Okay, we're gonna
toning
do
up.
the whole thing.
From what?
Do you get this?
Oh no, I didn't know which one to look up. Okay.
Are we doing voices?
No.
Evening. You look like you could use a drink.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
no,
like
I'm
a-
Kermit.
Oh,
I'm just getting you to use a voice.
I'm not doing.
You do a
no.
voice. I don't sing. You don't do voices.
Hey, can we have a grasshopper for the frog?
That's not Rolf.
Yeah. I don't act.
Yeah, I like a grasshopper, please.
Hey, can we have a grasshopper for the frog?
That's Kermit. Kermit the Frog.
The frog.
That's what I said.
You didn't pronounce the very well.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Oh, Rolf. Rolf the dog
An
here.
ad just came
Pleased to meet you. I'm no Heifetz, but I can get by.
up. How does it? Let's just get to the song.
Please.
11 people still online.
I see what you mean.
I don't have the lyrics properly.
Yeah, you
I'm too
do.
tired. I'm not gonna do it.
It's no good complaining.
It's pointless to holler.
If she's a beauty, she'll get underneath your collar. She made a monkey out of old King Kong.
I hope that something better comes along.
Ah, but what could be better than a saucy Irish setter?
When puppy love comes on strong.
Or a collie that's classy? A laddie needs a lassie. A lover and a wife
Gives you a new leash on life. Was a new leash on life?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. 2, 3, 4.
Don't mean to scare you, but my friend, I bet you.
Come Father's Day, the little bug's gonna get you.
The urge is righteous, but the face is wrong. I hope that something better comes along. Still fun when they're fetching. Agree to see an etching
that
to keep in your lily pad.
There's no solution. It's part of evolution.
The little patter of souls.
The little feet of tadpoles.
Ralph, tadpoles don't have feet.
Oh, sorry about that.
2, 3, 4.
There's no limitation to mixing and matching. Some get an itching for a critter they've been scratching.
A skunk was badgered and the results were strong. I hope that something better comes along.
Yay!
There's still 9 people that
There you go.
That's Scott.
You're so cute. with your
There's 10
hair.
people in the world I don't know how to speak to anymore because they saw me sing.
No, you're so cute.
Very good.
I love that. That was a nice night.
I hope that something better comes along. You know what's really beautiful is when you see Frank Oz and Jim Henson talking in interviews,
Yeah.
because a lot of those voices were just their own voices. And as ridiculous as Kermit the Frog's voice was,
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
same voice as Ernie, same voice as a lot of characters.
Oh, yeah.
He disguised his voice for Ralph. Actually, here's something. Kermit and Ralph were both Jim Henson, so he had to record that with himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah. So Rolf has a little bit of an affectation to disguise the voice, but Frank Oz sounds just like Yoda, just like Grover, just like, well, not like Piggy.
No.
There's some. She does a good Piggy.
I can do Kermit. It's like this guy used to come in and ask for boxes.
Yeah.
And he sounded like Kermit. So
Right.
after he leave, I go, can I get any boxes? I could do it better when
So no, I like that. I think
he was like perfect, like naturally. It was just too funny.
There are, I think, 55 ground level rumbles left. Right?
Oh,
That's crazy. Grishma
55
said,
rumbles.
"Aw,
that's
so
hard to
sweet."
think of, eh?
Yeah, 55 rumbles. We're gonna end at 604. We've
Yeah.
had such round numbers. It's so crazy. I meant to have 6
Yeah.
rumbles in 2012.
And
I meant to open July 1st, and it didn't open till July 17th.
right.
We were open exactly 1 year and 1/2. So we closed on December 18th. We got news we were losing the building on December
Oh, yeah.
18th, 10 minutes before the rumble. The guy showed up and told us he's taking our building. And that left us with 2 weeks to move out. And we closed down on the 31st of December.
Yeah.
We were out of a space for exactly 1 year. We got keys in October, spent 2 months
Sorry.
getting started.
Yeah.
They started our rent at the beginning of December, and we've been here for, well, to the day, November, almost 9 years.
Yeah, 15 back, right?
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just wanted
Okay,
to-
so
And so we've got 55 rumbles left.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna give the building back because I don't know if I'm gonna I don't think I'm gonna do another 5-year lease. And then we have kind of a backup plan what we're gonna do next, which I think is pretty exciting. But in this location, in this experience, we've got 1 year and 2 months left
that's it.
to the day.
That's crazy.
Right.
Wow.
And it'll be 604 rumbles when we finish.
So are you saying I have a chance of selling something?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I have a chance.
You can put a show. You can put
Well, I
a,
have sold it.
you can put a
Yeah,
show
you
up if
have.
you'd like.
And they've always sold the first night, so
There's
Yeah.
still 7 people with us. This is that scene from Ferris
It is.
Bueller. It's
Yeah.
over.
it's over.
Go home.
We love you.
It's
We
all
love
over,
you.
but the-
Thank you so
Oh
What
much.
if you
gosh, I
hadn't
left my
seen
Friday.
Ferris Bueller and I just told the
Yeah.
people go home and they're like, we are home.
We love you. Thank you very much. And bye bye.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab my stuff.
Yeah, let's grab your stuff. Here. There you go.
And
This
then-
is yours.
Is that massage place on the up and up? It doesn't look like.
They're open till midnight.
Are you thinking?
Yeah, I
are
was
you
looking
thinking?
for hours when I passed them, and I go, I don't
You're
think
thinking
they're-
of-
Like no judgment, but we walk by.
Like-
Felix goes, "The place is super sketchy
Yeah,
because it's called Seagull
I
Massage."
know.
And he goes, "How do they even?"
He said, okay, so like he's very
He's
innocent
10 and he's
we're
so
walking
sweet.
by and he sees
Yeah.
it and he just had an impulse. That
Yeah.
He's like, that place is so sketchy. How could seagulls
Seagulls.
even give massages? They don't even have hands.
It was
And that
so
was his
cute.
logic, but I'm sure it's
Oh.
perfectly legit.
Oh yeah.
It's strange to us, I think, because that's open
you
so
sold the
late.
one, and so-
Well,
yeah. So,
But if you go in, I'd love to
actually,
know.
Do you want? I can give you the cash.
11 is the loose
because
hour.
the
In
one
other
sold,
words,
and I
supposed
can
to
just
be
give you the
open
cash
till
right now.
3 or
Sure, yeah,
4
that's
or
easy.
5.
Would
Did
you
you
like
say
to keep
open
putting this
morning,
one in,
sure.
or would you like to keep it?
I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Just like just make an
Beautiful.
appointment.
Okay, maybe end.
I,
now?
we don't judge stuff like that, though. You know what?
No.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Well, that's right. I'm not stopping by the Seagull Massage.
If you do, I'd love to know, though,
I'm gonna bypass it.
what goes on.
Well, I'm not gonna find out where the heck are my keys. Oh, I know where they are.
I mean, maybe it's like maybe they do like car detailing. It's just a front.
Oh yeah, sure. Seagull Massage, and it's all red, and you know what I mean. It's like it reminds me of what
I hadn't
Times
thought
Square
about-
used to be
I
like.
haven't thought of that. The red.
I was walking down Times Square before Giuliani.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Live sex shows, and my buddy's like, "Oh, we gotta check this out. It's 2 drinks minimum." I'm like, "No."
Yeah. So Mayor Giuliani.
Yeah,
What year was that?
1984.
Okay. And then so
And drinking was 18 years old.
Yeah.
what was the Ed Koch was the no? What was it? Ed Koch replaced him. What was the name of the?
Yeah, Koch.
So I believe here's how I know about Mayor Giuliani.
Yeah.
Was I was very interested in graffiti art when I was 17.
Oh yeah, it was everywhere.
And in the olden days, I used to go to the library and read on microfiche newspaper articles about graffiti art from the 60s because the habit of it had really died out. It wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of in the same way that, like, I rode skateboards when banana boards were passe right
Yeah.
before the Bones Brigade. So as skateboards went from $6 to $250, I didn't have access. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit end.
sure.
Bye,
Why is
love
that
you.
screen fuzzy?
It was just because I walked in front.
Oh, okay.